What it do, what it do, what it do, my lovelies? What is going on out there? Man, listen, it's been going down. It's been a lot going on. I mean, ever since this year popped off, it's been a lot of death. I mean, I'm really shocked at this. I really am. I can't believe what I'm witnessing before my very own eyes. But think this here, right? The name of this is called Why I Stop Attending Funerals. Sheol is described as being located beneath the earth, in the depths of the earth, a place of darkness without light or remembrance. Awaiting resurrection, Sheol is where souls await the resurrection or judgment. God's presence, despite being placed in darkness, God's presence is still recognized in Sheol, seen in Psalms 139-8. Ezekiel 18:4, for everyone belongs to me, as well as the child, both alike belong to me. The one who sins is the one who will die. Let me just say this, right? I stopped attending funerals because once I got into my faith, I looked at death totally different from a spiritual aspect than what I did than everybody else look at death. And let me just say this, it's a lot of judgment going on. But wait, before I go to that, I was listening to Iron Sheik and Williams, and he said something when I watch his videos, because sometimes I do tune into what he be saying. You know, class is always in session, and I can always learn something along the way. But he said something, and Iron Sheik and Williams said he's scared to lose. He said that. He said he's scared to lose. And you know what? I felt him wholeheartedly with that. Because in this physical plane right here, the way everybody's dying left and right, I'm scared to lose. I'm scared to lose. Like, I gotta make sure I'm right. I gotta make sure I'm right. It's a lot of people that's just dying. And I'm gonna just say this. Death is considered judgment. That is judgment. People like, oh, you in heaven smiling down on me. They're not in heaven. They're in Sheol. They in Sheol. They beneath the earth's crust, beneath the seas. They beneath the earth until judgment. You die spiritually first. Then it becomes physical. I told my uncle, well, he's not my uncle anymore, but when he was my uncle on earth and he was sick, and I told him, I said, Uncle Ricky, you need to say a prayer. You need to say something. And I don't think he listened to me, but one thing I told him, I said, I'm not coming to your funeral. I said, I love you dearly, but I'm not coming to your funeral. And I visited him in the hospital as he was sick and dying from a plague. And guess what? He's gone. And not only that, but he's in Sheol. He's beneath the earth. His soul is beneath the earth, resting. All souls are resting right now. They're not alive and just moving around like everything is all good. They are resting. And Sheol is a temporary place. And let me just say this, beneath the earth's surface, it's a lot of stuff going on beneath those waters. You know, I was watching Big Homie CC, and Big Homie CC said these people just don't understand what's beneath the waters. I mean, everybody wants to eat the shrimp, the crab legs, the oyster, the octopus, the clams, and all these different type of fish. But nobody questions or knows what dwells beneath the waters. I'm telling you, this earth is This earth is 80 to 90% water. That's a lot of water. Water on top of water on top of water. And what kills me is people be like, I don't believe in the sky daddy. What? Do people even hear themselves? Like, what do you mean you don't believe in the sky daddy? Like, what are you talking about? But you know what I say to them? If you don't believe in the sky daddy, then you gotta believe that what's beneath the waters. Soon as I ask them what's beneath the waters, they goes mute. They don't want to talk about what's beneath the waters because they know that's where they're going. See, I know when I'm talking to a demon, and half of these people that say what they say, it ain't really them that's saying it. It's the demons that's inside them that's saying what they're saying. Not that it's actually them. Because remember, their souls are totally oblivious. Don't have a clue as to what they did in the physical body. Don't even have a clue. Don't have a clue. And they just don't know what this is about. And let me just say this. That rich man begged Abraham to go get Lazarus. So Lazarus could give him just a tap of water because he was scorching and burning and suffering and tormented through the fire. People don't understand what this is about. They really don't understand where they're going. And I'm really surprised at this. Really surprised. I mean, this death thing is speeding up like the speed of light. And that sun ain't what you think it is. You may look at the sun as if, oh, you get vitamin D. Oh, yeah. No, that sun is a ball of fire. This whole earth is going to get thrown right below where the Leviathan is. People don't know about that Leviathan. The dragons and the Nephilims. That's where it's going. People just don't get it. And another thing is this, right? The soul was not created with no magnetic energy. That is a false doctrine from the pits of hell. God said, let us create man in our image, in our likeness. He was talking about the soul. He wasn't talking about no physical body, and he wasn't talking about no magnetic energy or none of this other stuff. He wasn't talking about that. He specifically said, let us make man in our image, in our likeness. That's what he said, and that's what he meant. God didn't have to do much. He could speak it, and that's what it was. That's how he created the whole earth, right? And another thing is this. I don't care what you believe in. You're going somewhere. It's going to be a new earth. Either you make it on a new earth or you don't make it on the new earth. It's just that simple. Your soul ain't traveling to no extra galaxy or nowhere else. That's not the way that works. It's either you make it or you don't. And like Iron Sheik has said, I'm scared to lose. I'm scared to lose. I can't be playing around. Not in this day and age. I can't be playing around. I had to really separate myself. And that goes for my family too. I feel sorry for their souls. A good friend of mine, I feel sorry for his soul. I had to tell him, love your soul. Try to save your soul. Do something. Don't let yourself just go like that. What is it with people? People don't have no regards to creation. And there's no way you can expect your soul to travel to a place where you don't believe. That's not the way you lived your life, and that's not what you believe. There's judgment going on. Death is a form of judgment. That's not something that I want. Elijah and Enoch are two examples. They never saw a death, ever saw a physical death. And that's the way it should be. They were blessed. I'm trying to go out like them. I don't want to see that place. I don't want my soul to be near that place. It ain't even going to be no remembrance. That's a place of torment. Anywho, I'm about to get off this. That's why I don't go to funerals. I look at death totally, totally different. I look at death from a spiritual level. Anywho, I'm about to get off this. This is Miss Jaco. Looking into the so you just don't see me. I'm out.